Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to put this new snorkel adapter on the new Can-Am Maverick MAX and the new 2014 Maverick and the Maverick MAX clutch covers. It's got the fourth snorkel that comes in right here. Now I've already taken this one apart and already thrown away the other piece that goes along with this, but the other piece is an air vane that sits inside here. It's a big plastic vane. It's got 4 screws. They go right 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's got 4 screws that hold it in from the inside. Once you pull the 4 screws out, this inner piece comes out, and you're left with this little plastic adapter that sits right here. And you can see that it fits the curvature of the box. We take the snorkel piece here. It comes with red Loctite for your bolts. So when we put these new bolts in, we don't want them to back off. So this kit comes with the new snorkel adapter, comes with an O-ring, and it comes with a lower gasket, and it comes with 4 different screws, or it comes with 4 screws. 3 of them are the same length and 1 of them is longer, because if you'll notice, this guy, and this guy are short, but that guy is long. So we got to have the longer screw here to go through that one. Now, first thing you need to do is you need to understand that this guy is not equally, the holes aren't equally lined out. So this thing only fits in one direction. It won't go any other way. So it only fits just like this. And what you'll see, this notch fits against the corner of your box here. The same exact way for this gasket. It is cut to fit the same as this notch. Now, one thing you got to do is take this O-ring. This O-ring goes on this lip here. You want to take your plastic piece, you put that guy together. What that's going to do is seal and keep water out from coming in around these 2 pieces. You want to lay it on top of your gasket here, just like so. Now you remember you've got 4 different screws. You got 3 short ones and a long one. I'll start these screws. Be sure they got the O-rings on them. They should all come with O-rings. They're already packaged that way. The long screw goes in the back to this guy. So you want to flip it over, line all your holes up. And get that guy started so that you can line everything else up. Now all these other ones line up fairly easy once you get the first one started. Now the reason I give you this red Loctite is because we do want to Loctite these bolts to keep them from coming out. So now since you got that first one started, it helps line everything else up. Reach in your box, wiggle this next screw into place. Another dab of Loctite. Next one. Just want to find your hole there. Start that next screw. Loctite. Start your last screw. Once you got these other 3 in, get back the original out. Loctite it. Alright, now that you got all these guys lined up, everything's on there, right? These are Allen heads, and they're a 4mm metric. I've got a little mini impact. You can see, you tighten them down, and it doesn't mushroom the O-rings out. They still stay under the heads of each little bolt, and that seals water from coming in around your bolts. And then on the outside here, we're squishing this gasket down. This is a closed cell foam gasket, so water will not penetrate it at all. We've got the O-ring between these two pieces here, as you saw it go in to begin with. Your closed cell foam seals up all this from the outside. Now once you put your actual snorkel to here, you tighten up the belt clamp. It can't leak any water there. So on the inside, you're covering up the little drain hole there, and you've got all your screws covered with O-rings. And that hole there, you can see, is all covered up by this closed cell foam. So that keeps you from leaking water. And everything's mounted. And since you've got Loctite on it, it's not going to come apart. But be sure you do put Loctite on all 4 of these bolts, because if you don't, and just by chance these bolts back out one day, they're going to go straight in your clutch. So be sure you Loctite it, put everything on, tighten it up, and you should be ready to rock.